Hello my AC Beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something completely different here on my channel. I'm sure you've seen a video floating around of YouTubers trying out their favorite YouTubers products for 2017, mainly for their yearly 2017 favorites, but I wanted to take that a step farther and incorporate it on a monthly basis here on my channel. So this week I picked Kathleen Lights to review some of her monthly favorites that she talked about in her January video. So I am wearing all of the things on my face right now. I chose 5 products from that video to test out in this video right here. So let's just get into the video. When we're zoomed in this close, it looks like I don't have a shirt on. What? But I totally do. It's down here. So just know that. So first we're gonna go in with this palette right here. This is the Maybelline City Mini Palette with Shayla. This is a collab palette. This was $9.99. I got it from Ulta. So first I'm gonna go in and prime my eyelids. I think I wanna go in kind of bold today. I am feeling these 2 shades right here, this black and then this dark maroon shade. This is gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. So I think this is a sleeve. All right, yeah, so this is just a sleeve and it comes off, and then it has all of these shades up front, and it looks like on the back it gives you some instructions on how to use this palette. I am gonna just go for it. Oh my gosh, I can't open this. Oh! Ooh, I just cut my nails. Yeah, I'm bleeding. Ow. Here are the shades. You don't get a mirror, but those are the shades. I'm really excited, particularly about these 3. I think my look is going to feature these guys right there. I have to put one crease shade down because this doesn't really have a good crease shade. So I'm just gonna put my brush into the shade from the Modern Renaissance palette. Kathleen Lights raved about this palette, and you guys, I have seen this palette in so many people's 2017 favorites. I have been dying to try it. It's out of stock a lot of places, so I was really excited to get my hands on it, and it looks like a really good affordable palette. Sometimes the drugstore can have really good palettes, like the Wet n Wild palettes are pretty good. Now that I have a crease shade on, oh my god, my finger, it's starting to sting. I'm gonna go in with a different brush, a clean brush, and start taking the shade right here and put it on the outer parts of my V. I have no idea how pigmented this palette is. That's why I'm doing my eyes first in case I need to clean up underneath my eyes. This is a pretty pigmented shade. It's going on really nicely. It's looking really nice. Ooh, and it matches my shirt. This is a really nice red brown shade, and it's blending out really nicely. I even heard that great of things about the Maybelline eyeshadow palettes. So for this one to be so raved about, it's gotta be really good. I don't know how much I want to build this up, but I'm loving this color. I'm bringing it into the crease a little bit, not intentionally, but just because I got a little carried away. I would love to see more tutorials using this eyeshadow palette. I've seen a lot of people rave about it, but not a lot of people actually like using it in a tutorial. Awesome. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and go in with this black shade right there. Just start putting this in the outer, like outer V, like right here. Let's start with this little guy. I don't know how pigmented this is. This is actually a pretty pigmented black. Good job, Maybelline. Like, I'm barely dipping my brush in this, and a lot is coming off. I'm gonna have to go in and blend. Let's go in with this brush. This is such a pigmented black. I'm kind of in shock right now. We started with just the outer V, but you see how you just get carried away and then this is what you end up with. I'm gonna take this shade on my finger. I am drawn to this shade. I love all the sparkles. I hope it's really sparkly. Oh, it looks so pigmented, you guys. Okay, I'm super excited. Look at that shade. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. I was not expecting it to be so pigmented. It has a lot of little glitters in there as well, like multi-dimensional glitters. I'm loving it. This might be one of my favorite gold shimmer shades ever. I cannot believe how pigmented and pretty this is. Ooh. It does have some fallout, so just keep that in mind. See how it's like down on my eye area. Oh yeah, this is amazing, you guys. Like, I thought that this was totally hyped up and it was just like okay, but this is so good. I get so excited when I find a really good palette from the drugstore. I'm gonna have to get Chris to reopen this because I'm not making my other finger bleed to open this. I don't know why it's so hard to open. I definitely agree with Kathleen Lights' recommendation for this. I'm gonna wipe off the glitter that fell down on my face. Definitely do your eyes first if you're using this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and add some primer. I don't have one that Kathleen Lights talked about, but I will come back. I do have a foundation that she talked about, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna go put on some primer. I just happen to have the foundation that Kathleen Lights talked about. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. It has SPF 20 in it, and it says for all skin types. You think that this is going to be for dry skin people, but it is for us oily skin peeps out there because it is not super radiant or glowy. It just looks very skin-like and satin, and it wears an incredible amount of time on my skin. The finish, I love the finish, and it's just a great foundation. It's really cheap too. At Target, this foundation is $12.99, so a great deal. It has quickly become my favorite drugstore foundation. It's just an amazing, amazing foundation. I really encourage you guys to try it. So I was so excited to see it in Kathleen Lights' favorite video. I'm gonna go in and just start coating my face with this. The bad thing is the wand does not pick up much product at all, so you constantly have to be like dipping it back in. But use a brush with this. Do not try to use this with a sponge. I see a lot of YouTubers complaining about the coverage of this foundation, but you can build it up to like high, medium, low, full coverage if you use a brush. This foundation will look very, very light if you use a sponge because the sponge just soaks can't talk. The sponge just soaks up all the product. Has a weird smell. This is my like everyday foundation. I am just surprised. This has probably been my favorite foundation for the last 2 to 3 months now. I was so excited when Kathleen Lights featured this in her video because I was like, yes, finally, another YouTuber that gets why I love this foundation so much. You do have to build this foundation up a little bit, but it doesn't look heavy. It's not gonna get cakey with 2 layers on your skin, and it just builds really nicely. I always go back and add a little bit more to my cheeks. Once this foundation is set down with a powder, it looks like stunning. I'm not gonna lie, this foundation beats a lot of my high-end foundations. Like the wear time, the finish on my skin, just everything about it I love, and it does beat a lot of my high-end foundations. For concealer, I'm not going to spend too much time here. This is not one that she mentioned, but I'm going to go in and do my concealer real quick. I'm going to go in and set my face. I'm going to go in with a highlight that Kathleen Lights talked about. This is the In-Nude-Endo from ColourPop. I just did a ColourPop video not too long ago swatching and reviewing this palette. It has 6 shades. They are named on the back, and I gotta tell you, I'm loving this palette. This is by far my longest lasting highlight formula that I have. I love mixing these 2 shades together. It gives me the perfect like golden sheen, and this is just such a versatile and awesome palette. The formula rocks. It looks like your cheeks are just wet. It's not chunky at all, and I love all of the shades in here. They're just awesome. So I'm going to take a mix of Glad You Came and On the Loose. It's these 2 shades right here, and put that on the high points of my cheeks. They're very pigmented and they stay all day long. I don't have another highlight that stays on my face for this long. One thing I am noticing with the eyeshadows that I'm using is there is a lot of transfer with this gold shade on to my upper lid, and I keep having to like take my finger and wipe it off, and it just keeps transferring onto my lids. So if you have oily eyelids like I do, probably make sure you use a really good base for your eyeshadow so it does not transfer. So there is the highlight right there. I love the mixture that I get with these two, and I might actually add a little bit more of this On the Loose shade. It's a gold, just to match my eyeshadow a little bit more. So if you have the chance, please go pick this up. It is amazing. It's like one of my favorite highlighting palettes. I think it's better than the Anastasia highlights. I'm just gonna put it out there. So let's go back in with this eyeshadow palette. I got Chris to open it. And I'm gonna go back in with this shade right here and start smudging that on my lower lash line. If you like this video and want to see more of me reviewing other YouTubers' monthly favorites, then comment down below or give this video a thumbs up letting me know. I will continue to do them. I'm going to take a little of this black shade and ever so slightly put it on the outer part of my lower lash line. Next, I'm just going to blend those shadows out. I'm taking it up here and connecting it with the same shade up on my crease. See, it's still like transferring. Can you see that? This side is not transferring much, but this side, it's all, the glitter is all the way up here. I think I might put some eyeliner on, so let me do that. That's always a bad sign. When you find your eyeliner without its top. There you are. Does this even work? I doubt that this works. No, it dried out. I put this on. It rejects the lid. Did you see that? I just went in and put some liner on my top lid. So let me go ahead and do my mascara and my eyeliner, and I'll be right back. Here are the final eyes. I love this freaking little dangerous palette. Now that most of my face is done, I'm going to use some lip products that Kathleen Lights talked about. I'm going to use this NYX lip liner. It is the Slide On Glide On Stay On Definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner. That is the longest name for a product ever. I don't think I've ever used a lip liner that I like. Like, if you guys watch in my videos, I never use lip liner before I apply lip products. So hopefully this one is a good one. I really like the color of it. That's the color right there. I think it's going to go really nice with this look. Is it just me, or does this look like it's not applying at all? Maybe it's the exact same color as my lips. Is this? Yeah, it's applying. It's just like literally the same color as my lips. Okay. I mean, I see it there, but just looked like it wasn't applying for a while. I don't really have a whole lot to compare this to, considering I don't normally use lip liners, but it's pretty good. I mean, I would wear this just by itself. I think it's a really nice natural nude lip liner. For the actual lipstick, I'm going to go in with this NudeStix cream lip and cheek pencil, and I have the shade Whisper. It has its own little box. It's pretty cute. I mean, what? Ooh, that has a mirror on it. Very interesting packaging. And then it has this little flap. What is this? What is that? Oh, it's a sharpener. Fancy. I forgot to tell you how much the lip liner was. It's $8. This lip liner actually feels pretty dang good. It looks really nice on my lips. I think it's a really nice shade. This product was $24, a bit pricey for a lip product, but I guess it's supposed to be also for your cheeks. I'm never going to use it for my cheeks. All right, so here is the product. Again, I have the shade Whisper. Oh, that's huge. All right. And I'm just going to apply this on top of the lip liner because that's what she did in her video. Literally smells like I'm rubbing a crayon on my lips. I'm not used to applying colors this light, but I like it. It's really creamy. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not used to applying a color this light. It is definitely one of the lighter nudes that I have ever worn, and it feels very sticky. I can also smell this just after applying it. After I put my lips on a Kleenex, it seemed to help. Like, I was noticing that right here, because this product is so creamy, that it was starting to I don't know, like develop a little white film kind of thing between my lips. So here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below what YouTuber you want to see me do next for this video reviewing their monthly favorites. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!